Hey guys, it's Eric, and today we're going to be discussing this dog shock collar. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to know about before you decide to buy it. Now, for full disclosure, PORUIS did send this out to me for a full honest review, and if I don't like something, I'm definitely going to let you know, but did want to let you know they did send this out to me. So the first thing that you need to know is, yes, it is a dog shock collar, but that is a last resort. There's other means to train your dog in the remote that you don't actually always have to use the shock. Now, of course, there are dogs out there that are going to be so wild that you're going to have no choice but to shock them. But in most cases, just vibrating or making a little sound, letting them know that they are not behaving, usually will do the trick. Now, there is a lock on here, so as I'm pressing these buttons, you can see the little lock button is flashing, let me know that it's locked up. So now it's unlocked, and here is the sound. That's just a little warning, and then here is the vibrate, and then here is the shock. Ready? Level 1. Wow, it didn't hurt, but I wasn't ready for it. Wow, finger tickles. And it goes all the way up to level 16. And if you're not willing to do this on yourself, you should definitely not be doing it on your dog. So I don't usually go above level 1, but with bigger dogs and more aggressive dogs, you might need a little bit more strength. All right, so they have this little light tester, so you don't have to try this yourself, and you can kind of see how strong it really is on the dog. So let me just show you level 1. Here we go. So you can see it's just a little flicker. And for time's sakes, here's level 16. We'll jump up all the way to the max. You can see the huge difference in how bright that is. And the second thing that you need to know is that they do send you a really, really long collar, and you will have to cut this to size. So I have a 13-pound dog, so this is pretty small, and I just had to cut it. You just take a scissor and you cut it to the length that you need. You just want to make sure you measure twice, make sure it's not too tight and it's not too loose, and then make the cut, and you can be done with it. You can also lock down the electrical part so it doesn't move along the leash. There's a little hex key that comes with it and a little screw. You can just tighten this down to make sure that it doesn't move along the collar itself. Obviously, it's water resistant. You do want to make sure if you charge this up, when you're done charging it, you want to make sure you're closing this all the way just to make sure that it has a nice seal and water doesn't get into the USB port right here. There's also 2 different size probes that come with the kit and little silicone covers to help protect your dog's skin. And the third thing that you want to know is if you have multiple dogs, you can actually have multiple collars with one remote. So you can see down here it says number 1. If you press this bottom button, it will go to number 2 and number 3. So you can actually control 3 different collars. So overall, I really like this remote. You have a little sync button right here. You have the little strength button to change the level of the shock. You have the actual shock button right here. This is a little warning sound. This is your vibrate, and this is a change between dog collars. And most importantly, well, here, first on and off button, but most importantly, you have a temporary disable. So if you have this in your pocket or you're carrying it, you don't want to accidentally hit a button and shock your dog and confuse them or hurt them when they're actually behaving. So you definitely want to lock this down, put it in standby mode, and only take it out of standby mode if you're actually doing some dog training and actually need to warn them or shock them for whatever reason. So hope this video was helpful. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bailey, no. No, Bay. Bailey, no. Stopped right away. Look at that.